So I did 2 rounds of the put a finger down scapegoat challenge, and a bunch of you kind of freaked out, like, how do I have all 10 on this list and all 10 on that list? A lot of those things were very neurological, like anxiety, depression, neurodivergence, post-traumatic stress. And on the other side of things were a lot of otherwise medical conditions. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that side of things. Why do we all have the same medical conditions? So if you're the scapegoat of a narcissistic family, you're basically in a Stockholm syndrome kind of situation. You're going through daily abuse that you have no control of and you can't get out from. You end up being in a constant state of fight or flight and severe anxiety and depression. Basically, that level of stress causes severe inflammation throughout the body. And with chronic high levels of inflammation, that is the start of so many disease processes. So for example, your skin. People with high levels of stress and high levels of inflammation will have things like eczema, psoriasis, sensitive skin, tons of skin allergies. The effect of chronic inflammation on your nerves can be severe chronic pain, like fibromyalgia or CRPS or RSD. Your immune system goes crazy, and that's when you'll start to see symptoms of chronic autoimmune disease like lupus or Raynaud's or Sjogren's. There's a lot of research to show that there's an autoimmune correlation between women's health issues, the endometriosis, the PCOS. And the thing is, a lot of those autoimmune diseases, they have tests for where there's genetic markers and stuff. But when you don't have a genetic condition necessarily, and it's just your crazy high levels of stress from a situation you may not even understand exists, like having a covert narcissist parent, you don't know that as a kid. So basically, doctors don't want to treat you because they just say, it's probably your mental health. Go to therapy, lower your stress levels. But so many therapists don't even understand covert narcissistic abuse. You're still the daily subject of abuse from a very evil person, and no one's able to really help you through that. Saying go to therapy, it's not stopping. It's like trying to breathe in a house full of smoke. It won't treat you for your breathing problem. You just say breathe cleaner air. So anyway, this leads to a lot of medical gaslighting, as if we aren't already gaslit every day. So we're truly physically ill, especially once you get to an adult and all these are chronic conditions. It takes years and years, decades to therapy that level of stress away and address those deep traumas. So there you have it. We're just invalidated everywhere we go. And I really think this is a huge gap in the medical system. There are so many narcissists causing so much trauma. You don't even have to necessarily grow up in a super narcissistic family. You might just have been in a super long-term relationship with a narcissist, which cause these prolonged levels of stress and chronic inflammation. I don't know. So there needs to be more education everywhere on this topic. I don't know. More done to help the people suffering with these conditions.